What if the Blue Jays just made a move that transforms how they develop championship pitching? A World Series tested organization just added a catcher with elite defensive metrics, major league experience, and the perfect skill set to unlock the potential of Toronto's next generation of aces. This isn't depth, this is dynasty building. Hello, Jays Nation. Welcome to Jays Quick News, your go-to spot for the latest Toronto Blue Jays updates. Fresh off reaching the 2025 World Series, Ross Atkins is executing the blueprint that separates contenders from champions. Today, we're breaking down a signing that shows why the Blue Jays front office thinks 3 moves ahead of everyone else. Before we dive deep, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because what this means for Trey Yesavage and Ricky Tiedemann will blow your mind. The Toronto Blue Jays have signed former Washington Nationals catcher CJ Stubbs to a minor league contract, and the timing couldn't be more strategic. Stubbs, 28 years old, made his major league debut on September 1st, 2025, against the Miami Marlins. In his very first major league appearance, he caught a complete game shutout, becoming the first Nationals catcher in franchise history to accomplish that feat in a debut. That's not luck. That's a catcher who prepares like a veteran and executes like a champion. Here's what makes this signing brilliant. CJ is the younger brother of Philadelphia Phillies catcher Garrett Stubbs, who's entering his 5th season with the Phillies and will represent Team Israel in the 2026 World Baseball Classic. Both brothers graduated from USC, both played in the Astros organization, and both made it to the major leagues as elite defensive catchers. The Stubbs family doesn't just produce catchers. They produce game managers who understand pitch sequencing, frame strikes, and control running games at the highest level. Let's connect the dots on why this signing is genius timing. The Blue Jays just reached the World Series with 22-year-old rookie sensation Trey Yesavage setting postseason strikeout records. Yesavage struck out 12 batters in Game 5 of the World Series, the most by any pitcher in World Series history without issuing a walk. He's now ranked the number 3 right-handed pitching prospect in all of baseball by MLB Pipeline. That's your future ace. Then there's Ricky Tiedemann, the Blue Jays' number 4 prospect, who's fully recovered from Tommy John surgery and cleared for spring training 2026. Before injuries, Tiedemann posted a mind-blowing 14.5 strikeouts per 9 innings in the minors. That's higher than Blake Snell's career 11.2 K9 rate, which leads all active pitchers. And when Tiedemann is healthy, he's electric. Now, here's where CJ Stubbs becomes crucial. Baseball Prospectus graded his pitch framing as a plus skill. He's thrown out 37% of attempted base stealers in his career, ranking 2nd in the Nationals organization last season. His 11.6% walk rate shows exceptional pitch recognition. You know what young power arms like Yesavage and Tiedemann need? A catcher who can frame their nasty breaking balls for strikes, manage their sequencing, and control opposing running games while they're learning to dominate major league hitters. Here's the organizational context that makes this signing make perfect sense. Alejandro Kirk just finished the first year of his 5-year, $58 million contract extension through 2030. Kirk helped lead the Blue Jays to their first World Series appearance since 1993. At 27 years old and coming off back-to-back All-Star selections in 2022 and 2025, Kirk is locked in as Toronto's starting catcher for the next 5 years. But championship organizations don't just have a great starter. They have depth that can step in seamlessly. Look at what happened when Drew Millis got injured last August in Washington. The Nationals called up Stubbs immediately, and he delivered. That's exactly the kind of organizational insurance policy that wins championships. When the Yankees won their recent titles, they always had a quality backup catcher with major league experience ready. The Dodgers, who just beat the Blue Jays in the World Series, carried multiple catchers who could handle elite pitching staffs. The Blue Jays learned this lesson the hard way after trading away Danny Jansen at the 2024 deadline, and then watching organizational depth become tested during their championship run. Ross Atkins, whose contract runs through 2026, is building sustainable excellence. That means having experienced catchers at every level who can develop pitching prospects while staying ready for the major leagues. Here's the angle nobody's talking about. CJ Stubbs isn't just depth. He's a development tool for Toronto's pitching goldmine. At AAA Buffalo, he'll be the primary catcher working daily with arms like Yesavage when he needs tune-ups. Tiedemann as he builds back innings and other pitching prospects climbing through the system. Stubbs caught Andrew Alvarez's major league debut shutout. He understands how to work with pitchers making their first big league appearances. Think about the knowledge transfer happening here. Stubbs has caught in AAA Rochester and Harrisburg. He's worked with Nationals pitching coaches on game planning. He's been taught by the same Astros organization that developed Justin Verlander and Framber Valdez. Now he brings all that institutional knowledge to a Blue Jays system loaded with power arms who need refined command and pitch sequencing. And if Kirk needs a day off or deals with the inevitable bumps and bruises of catching 130-plus games, you have a 28-year-old with major league experience who's already caught a shutout in his debut ready to step in. That's not just insurance, that's championship caliber organizational depth. The Blue Jays just added a World Series ready catcher who will accelerate the development of their future aces while providing major league insurance behind their all-star starter. Ross Atkins isn't just building for 2026, he's building a dynasty. What do you think about how this signing impacts Yesavage and Tiedemann's development? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and subscribe to Jays Quick News for the championship content Jays Nation deserves. We're not just building depth, we're building rings.